Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you guys are doing well. This is Saddam. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching this video. And the main purpose of having this channel is to share the ideas or my experiences or my research in order to find a true peace. So that's why you have named it as a path towards peace. So that's the reason we have added that name. And here in this channel, right, mostly we'll be discussing about the various ways or various techniques, various methods that we have already in our deen, and how these techniques or methods or methodologies that can be leveraged in our day-to-day life in order to attain a peace in life. So that's the main agenda, and that's the main purpose of having this channel in place. And for the upcoming sessions, right, we'll be having a chapter wise discussion on the various elements on the society, and how what is the impact of that particular factor on our day-to-day life, and what deen speaks about that factor. So we'll take every example, like say for example, honesty, egotism. So we'll take multiple factors, those are indirectly or directly influencing us. In turn, it will be impacting your soul. So we have a list of all the factors or the limitations that a human being has, is socio factors. It may be mental stress, or it may be psychological factors. These all factors we'll discuss each one by one. Let's take transparency, a kind of forgiveness, or let's take apologies. So there are many factors, there are many factors. We'll start from like basically how we will point out that what factor is important is, see, currently I'm in 30s, so obviously over a period of time I will be knowing, like during the different phases, 3 decades of my life, I will be having a different experiences that I have gone through, especially when I was below 10 and below 20, below 30. I'm running in 30 plus. So whatever the factors that are having impact on your day-to-day life, it may be a very small thing as well. Say for example, when you're talking with the opposite guy, what is the behavior it has to be. So these all factors, we'll be taking a list of those factors, and those factors, how it has to be and how they are. So basically these factors will try to have a bifurcation, like how they are actually and how they have to be. And when I say how they have to be, for example, my behavior. So I'm talking with you guys like this. In similar way, when I will be having an interaction with my higher officials, then my voice and tone will be different. In similar way, maybe if I'm talking with the guy, the auto rickshaw guy, or any guy, then my voice and my modulations will be different. This is just for an example. So here there should be a stand, right, like what I should be actually. So my voice or my voice modulation, when I am speaking with my higher official, and when I am speaking with the auto rickshaw guy or a low grade guy, then like how it get controls. So these all factors we will discuss, and inshallah we'll have a base, like how it has to be, and a very concrete base. So when I say, right, just for the example which we have taken, in this case I have to respect both of them. Like if it doesn't matter if that guy is a higher official, or if this guy is a rickshaw guy. Only matters is the characters. And why I have to give importance to the character is because in Sharia, in Deen, it is prescribed that every person has to be valued based on his character, not based on his money. So simple techniques. Now when I was in ethical dilemma, like how I have to behave with this guy, a higher official, and how I have to behave with this guy, then that was an ethical dilemma. Obviously, when you follow much in this world, you will give much priority to this guy because he has money, power, but you will ignore this guy because he is in that situation, obviously. And that kind of activity will never give you inner peace, trust me, trust me. So the activity which will give you inner peace is the activity which has been advised by Lord Almighty, that is in books of guidance, that is Quran, the book of guidance. So now in this channel, what we'll be trying to do is that every aspect of life, every single aspect of life, we'll take an example and we'll have a concept over that, and that particular concept, what is the usage and how it has to be, how it is, how it has to be, as is and to be process. Just we'll have a discussion over that. And inshallah, once we have a fair understanding on what it has to be, then you are on the right track. Once you feel the necessity of what it has to be, then you will feel the pleasure of having a true peace in your heart. I believe so. And inshallah, you will also believe so, because the book of guidance is a book of Allah, and whatever He wants to say, and those are the best, ultimate, and undoubtedly those are uncomparable. So whatever the ideology that you will follow today in this world in 2024, right, it may be good or bad, but if you follow the books, if you follow the guidance which has been given in the Quran, right, obviously it will give you the best result in terms of inner peace, not in terms of money. So I believe today's discussion is mostly people has to focus more on the inner peace, and I believe that's a main factor that most of the people are going through stress and trauma nowadays. It has become very high, very high, and this is the main factor that like most of the people are dying due to heart attacks and other things. And this is an idea in order to eliminate this factor of stress and this factor of trauma in our life, or depression in our life, or frustration in our life, and guiding myself and also my colleagues and my friends towards a real peace, real path, so that everybody should live their life and lead their entire family life in a peace and harmony. That's an only agenda, and please stay tuned and keep watching. Finally, I have decided that I will follow Islam and the book of guidance in a granular level in order to implement in my life. And how about you? Think about that. And main thing which I want to say is that most of the people will say that maybe they will think that Deen is different, Dunya is different. Guys, remember, Deen is a superset, Dunya is a subset. So whatever the laws or the guidance that you will be learning in Deen, those have to be implemented in Dunya. So that's how it has to be modern. And that's how our entire focus will be in our upcoming videos and sessions. Please pray for me and supplicate for me, and Alhamdulillah, I have planned to follow, inshallah. How about you? Mas salama, guys.